Welcome back to Miss Universe 2021. Our next contestant will be Miss Philippines.
Hi everyone.
Neil Gabriel Nanta from the Philippines. This is your question. Miss Philippines, what is the essence of beauty?
For me, the essence of beauty is being confident. Being confident makes you beautiful. And for me, being beautiful is enjoying my bikini top from Serial Knitter PH.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So if gusto mo ma-Miss Universe inyong feeling, palit na mo og crochinis, bucket hats, o anything crochet from Serial Knitter PH and use our discount code SugarKnitter10 and get 10% off of your crochet goods if you buy anything from her. Check her out on Instagram at Serial Knitter PH. Thank you.
Oh my God! And the winner is Miss Philippines! Welcome back to another episode of the Sugarhouse podcast.
Right now, we are going to talk about Got to Believe. The famous movie by Claudine Barretto and the late Rico Yan. R.I.P. to the man. Such a beautiful boy.
Tayo.
Such a beautiful boy. But before that, we'd like to thank everyone for listening to the podcast.
Thank you.
And thank you to everyone who went to the watch party yesterday, last Friday.
We had so much fun.
It's so much fun. Like, magtanaw mi og salida, nga magsige mig chat, maramig ka ng bupa, nga maghungungay sa sinihan.
Oh. Lagi niya. It was kind of hard na kuan bitaw kanang I don't usually use Discord, but when I do, nalingaw jud ko. Everybody was wild in the chat bitaw.
Yeah. So everyone, if you're still not on a Discord server, our Discord server link kay naa sa mong Instagram bio, you can click on that and then through our link tree, our invite link is there, so you can just click it and you can just be there and then say hi. We're always there.
Kayo.
Always there. Now, Rio's like finally getting the ropes sa Discord, so
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, but you know, it's not that hard.
Oh, if I can do it, you can do it too, and you'll have a lot of fun there. And sa sunod na watch party, like, it's gonna be super cool.
But we are going to talk about Got to Believe.
Let's get straight to it.
Yeah, let's get straight to it.
Oh.
So,
Summary?
Oh. So,
as much as I remember.
Who wants to go first? You wanna go first?
Sige, ako sa tots.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to Believe in Magic kay basically story siya sa kanang Always the Bridesmaid, Never the Bride na si Claudine Barretto. And ang kuan si Rico Yan is playing that kanang photographer fuck marriage kuan. Yeah. Ang pangalan nila kay si Claudine kay si
You know what? Let's just I forgot the real name.
Si Tony.
Si Tony.
Si Tony niya. Si Rico Yan is Lawrence. And then ikaw tots.
Sige. Okay, so what I remembered we start with the film. We start off with a wedding. And then there's like different photos. Kada pina montage shots of kanang shutter clicks. And then, you know, you can see the happy moments sa mga couples, sa mga crowds, sa mga, you know, everyone involved. And then si Claudine dito kay makitaan gani siya nga like she's making these faces nga mo siya kahilakon or murag kanang basically unflattering, but not really. Kay Claudine at that time was really beautiful.
So beautiful. Objectively though, she's super pretty.
Though. So we kinda don't get ngano sa film. Sige siya walay manguyab niya, but we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Okay, so we start off with the film with a wedding, with a wedding edit type of montage, you know, where shutter clicks and everything, and then si Rico Yan dito ang photographer. Siya
wedding photographer.
Unya, ang work ni Claudine kay more siya kanang like a
wedding event planner.
Yeah, wedding event planner. Well, concept wedding event planner.
Yes.
So dili sila the ordinary traditional wedding kana, you know, white everything and then blah blah blah. Sila kay extra kayo, lagi concept. Like nagiti kasturya sila ng Mission Impossible type. So it's crazy.
Oh, and kuan backstory lang gamay ni Claudine kay we see this in the opening montage. Si Claudine has been growing up na kuan kanang she's going to be a princess nya. She'll be waiting for her prince nya gi-enforce na siyang mama si Cherry Pie Pikache.
Who's also not there, just a
the picture frame. Yeah, kuan kanang so nag-grow up siya na okay kanang mama, when will my prince come? He's gonna be there. Just wait. And then she grows up na ang mga tao sig-ingon na kanang fairy tales aren't real. Walay maabot na Prince Charming. Pero eventually, like Claudine grows up na still believing in that sort of kanang love.
Yeah, and she's ato nga time she's 24 and turning 25.
Yes.
And naay family curse sa ilang family kay na siya duha ka tita nga wala nakapangasawa, and they're saying when you reach 25 you are not getting married anymore.
Yeah. Ang kakwala na ba kay actually ang mama ni Claudine ba ang na-marry no? Pero siya ang namatay. Isn't that the actual curse?
Oh my God.
Pero in this movie, the worst curse is not getting married. Oh, so na pressure na si Claudine. Yeah. Okay, back to that koan bitaw.
Okay. So, where were we? Wedding, he loves wedding. That's Rico and photographer. And then, si Claudine has a business partners. Si Arnold ug si what's her name again? That girl.
Si Karen. But before that.
Oh my God, it's so messy. I'm so sorry.
You have to be at the watch party to understand this. Pero kanang wedding no. Appeal si Claudine sa kanang grooms and
bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids. Yeah, she's kind of like being clumsy and messing up, like natuwad good siya sa aisle niya. Si Rico is always capturing those moments. Yeah, maglakot si Claudine ni Rico. Like why does kailangan niya i-embarrass and i-publish pa jud sa mga magazines ang iyang mga iyang mga slip-ups.
So, iyang mga face, as I said ganina, unflattering, but not really because it's Claudine. Pero mao lagi na like na-shake na that picture of herself na she's kind of beautiful. Like at least naman lang gani if you publish in photos, it should be the ones nga naghilak siya sa kanindot sa wedding. But ang nakita sa mga magazine kay kanang murag na nakayabag na siya ba?
Nakayabag siya kay tungod na ni Rico.
Kay si Rico photographer, and then it gets published sa mga local magazines sa Philippines. So naana sila that sort of hate tension ba nga Claudine hates Lauren si Rico Yan kay tungod lagi na i-publish ang mga her ugly photos daw.
Like Rico Yan is just having tripingan lang jud niya si Claudine.
Tripingan lang niya si Claudine. And then natoy scene dito like early in the movie nga si Claudine was eating lunch sa iyang family, and then mo to na niya family when ka magpakasal, and then ni chika si Claudine nga nana mo kay pangasawon or na yung mga asawa na ako. Niya muna si Arnold. Like kantsawan ko siya siyang family, si Claudine ba na, I'm gonna get married niya. Ang mga tao po kay, kamao ang lucky na she's gonna get married to you. Anak dyan si Claudine na, it's going to be Arnold. Yan yung claim na.
Yan yung claim, yung business partner si Arnold.
One of her business partner. But, si Arnold o si Karen, iyang business partners.
And Karen is her best friend, by the way.
Best friend niya si Karen. Pero, wa siya kabaw nga uyab na day sila ni Arnold. Unya, si Karen, she was trying so hard to tell Claudine nga pag mag-asawa na sila, magpakasal kay si Claudine, ganahan man siya ni Arnold, murag ganay, may chance ba ako ni Arnold?
Kanang si Karen, kanang can't say it, di ba? Kay, kay she doesn't want to break Claudine's heart. Eventually, naingon naman ni Arnold na gusto namin magpakasal ni Karen.
Nakuyapad
siya niya. Ikakasal ka na. Yung kita
Sa mga OST, may
lagi, I love the songs. Pero, mo lagi to, cut ba sa wedding ni Karen o ni Arnold niya, si Claudine, kay she has to smile, pero kita na ko kasi ang mata, nakilako na kay siya.
Pero yagid nag-iingon kadong nisaka si Claudine after sa wedding ni Karen ug ni Arnold ba, di ba? Kadong more sa Watchtower or something.
Yeah, nagdrama sila dito.
Naghilak si Claudine dito, niya nisaka si Karen, na musta niya. Niya mo to ningon siya nga kanang hindi ka pa ba galit? Ay, hindi ka talaga galit sa akin or something like that. O niya na hindi, besh. Inggit lang ako. Niya nag-hug sila. Niya, i-reassure siya ni Karen nga, you'll find someone.
Okay. Kuan sa tingaray lang, like, I think Claudine wasn't really in love with Arnold. Just the idea na naiganahan siguro magpakasal niya.
Para niya, that's the safest bet. But, kadto nagsakit si Claudine dito, nisaka ni si Rico Yan o si Vong Navarro. Si Vong Navarro, best friend.
Best friend ni Rico Yan. Okay.
Ano yung gata ito. Anyway, nisaka sa duha dito, padung sa saka. Well, drama si Claudine. Kaya wala sa diretsog saka, kaya nagdrama pa. So, nakadungog sila sa istoryaan ni Claudine. May mamangal ba sa akin? Di ba na?
Yeah.
Mo to, after to, kay ningan si Rico Yan nga kanang pwede ni mo i-atras yung sakyan mo. Nakakuan ka sa home pick up. Kunya, mutog. Yan ang si Claudine. Price ka! So, established gid nga Claudine hates Rico Yan.
Yeah, it just annoys the hell out of her bitaw. And then, let's go to Rico Yan's motivation. Kay si Rico Yan wants to be an international photographer.
Yeah.
So, naabot ang kuan, ang cousin niya, who is like the editor of Life Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, murag na boringan siya sa kuan.
The same old wedding photos.
Wedding photos ni kuan, ni Rico. So, ganahan siya a juicy story.
Yeah, a juicy story, something new. And then, na-slide si Vong Navarro, bringing the fucking prince. Yeah, pag-slide ni Vong Navarro sa stairs, na lalatag dito ang mga photos ni Claudine.
Katong embarrassing.
Clumsy shots niya. Yung nakita ang editor and he's like, wow, this is something new. I can make an article about this. Yan, di ba?
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Kanagin. Mo ginigingon. So, diri na ni-start ang The Chase.
Okay.
Kaya, si Rico Yan, para maka-enter siya sa Life Asia, kay dapat, niya na to iyahang cousin nga editor nga you have to get her to do an interview and a photo shoot nga mag-design siya siyang own wedding gown.
Iyang dream wedding gown and plan her dream wedding.
Yeah, and then they're gonna make an article about it for the magazine.
Yeah.
So si Rico Yan, dito na siya nangulit ni Claudine na please do this with me. Every time boto na ni Rico Yan kay masuko si Claudine or masamukang, like basically get the fuck away from me. I hate you. You ruined my life.
Yeah, si Rico pud kay please Tony, kanang it's going to be good for your business or kanang you're going to be famous and kuan somebody's going to marry you or magka-boyfriend na ka.
Gahi jud sa hantod sa naabot sa ning dramatic nga scene sa tunga sa kalsada. Nga naana gid si Rico Yan na siya gi-propose ni Claudine nga I will help you find a husband and if it fails kay I will leave you alone. So muna lang start ng proposition nga tabangi ko sa Life Asia. Pero before that, pangitaan sa tingag lalaki nga yung pangasaon para tabangan ko nimo. So basically, it's a deal for both of them.
Okay, si Claudine is very ganahan jud siya na she will never wear a wedding dress unless siya ang gi-marry. So kailangan jud na ay bana. Yeah, char kay to ang ilang kuan ay sinagitay sa sa karsada kay kanang Tony! Kanang please! Kanang yung mga tao gatan-aw balik. Sagutin mo na. Okay, ni anak man si Rico Yan na. For richer or poorer. Till death do us part. Will you be in this bet with me? Nag-shakean sila niya. Mga tao kay, yay! Samukha bitaw. And then, ang nahitabuan na kay, naay plano si Rico na kanang pangitaan na siya og kuan, pangitaon na og uyab si Claudine. So naadyoy manhunt for kuan, like just anybody. Gusto ka makig-blind date, gusto ka kuan, gwapa siya, sexy, bright, everything.
So he's starting to go through his contacts. Kay, di pa man ta Facebook adto nga time.
Like yearbook ba to?
Yearbook, phonebook. Tawag siya sa mga old classmates, kumpare niya. Pare, are you still single? Well, Moto, like, Claudine goes to a series of bad dates. Imagine like a makeover type of editing, but Claudine goes to different bad dates. Really bad dates, like really bad. Na sad gusto siya. Let's just skip to that. Bad dates, na after doon, ni-breakdown si Claudine. Pagod na ako. Ana, ganda siya. Pagod na ako.
Like, saan ka nang pagod na ako maging tanga. Nabukhang akong tanga. So, mo to hilak si girl. Mo to. Usay sunod ana.
Si Rico Yan kay more nasad sad siya. But, he keeps on helping yapon. But, this is the interesting part kay ningon to si Claudine nga we should just stop this bet and this Life Asia thing. I can't do this anymore. Pero ni-reveal si Rico Yan, si Lawrence nga dugay na to na stop. Dugay na to nawa nga deal kay dugay kay ka. Dugay kay ka. Pero before that, di ba, moto ang time real talk ni
katong shut up.
Katong nagmaoy na si Claudine nga pagod na ako, nobody loves me, whatever, chuchu nya. Si Rico Yan kay ni snap bitaw ng buang.
Like out of nowhere.
Niya si Claudine.
I think na tungod kay gamaoy si Claudine, like ganan siya mag-party or whatever, and then kanang dira na ning step down si Rico na kanang shut up and listen to me kay I'm trying to help you. Mao ni ang reasons nga no walay ganahan makigkuan muminyo nimo.
But strong ha, strong gid
like ni syagit jud to siya.
Kasi ang standard blah 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 blah.
I think ang gikuan didto kay kanang munag ka, kanang you have kanang vacuum daw ka na you suck off kanang no kanang you suck out the energy sa imong partner kuan kanang you're such a tease, like
kana sad you're such a tease
kuan kanang you maybe siguro magpaasa siya but you don't let anybody in or whatever, and then you don't listen. You're a spoiled brat.
Spoiled brat. Mao na mo ito spoiled.
Nahilom jud Claudine adto.
Si Claudine adto nya mo to ni mo dito kadong about the Life Asia thing. Why are you still doing this? Kanang we should just stop it. But nya si Rico Yan nga the Life Asia deal was off kay dugay kay ka. So I'm just doing this to help you. Nga siya motabang ni Claudine, gana niya pangitaan og bana si Claudine.
And eventually nakita jud bana potential si Rico in kuan si pangato niya si Dominic Ochoa.
But before that, kaya na pa sila yung mga cute moments nga kanang mag-grocery sila.
Ay dili kay kuan tungod kay naanay potential na kuan partner in Dominic Ochoa ni ana si Rico Yan na sige, I will train you. Mauna na montage. I will train you to be kuan kanang good for Perry or something like that.
Be a good girl. Ataya problematic-ish like.
Isa.
But yeah. So basically, they're doing things together na mag-jogging sila.
Mag-jogging, mag-shopping, nagkuan, they're cooking, nakituluan niya.
Si Rico Yan, mato na sa family ni Claudine.
Sa family ni Claudine.
Magka-vibes siya sa family. Like, everybody seems to love him. He's such a fun dude niya. Di ba, magchika-chika siya ni Claudine nga, ayaw kung naamang gani ko, nakaproblema sa lalaki, sa imong ganahan ng lalaki, ayaw sila ina nga sayup. Like, ayaw sa ina nga sayup, kaya they don't like that, don't suggest, whatever. So basically, more i-groom. So
sort of, kay, mo lagi na ilang deal, like, just...
Yeah, I'm gonna find you a husband.
Naman ito, I think, before pa niya na-meet si Dominic, di ba? Kay urag na sila na sila yung talk sa car para ma-explain ba nga no igana si Rico. Ngano, di siya mo believe in love.
Oo, ni chika si Rico nga, kuan nga kanang, di ba yung family, yung parents?
Oh, yung parents
Kay fucked up.
Oh, fucked up yung family, kitaas kay yung expectations niya. Kaniana din siya na kanang separated na iyang parents niya, ang iyang mga kakuyog na nagminyo, they end up in divorce, and if they're not, they're doing it for the kids.
Unhappy.
Oh, and unhappy. Like, niingon jud to siya na, if you say yes to marriage, then goodbye to your kuan, bitaw, your dreams, something like that.
So, bachelor ka siya idea.
Oh.
Yung outlooks niya in life.
Oh.
Yeah. Before that, oh my God, we keep going back. Before that, kay si Rico Yan lagi, ganahan niya tabangan si Claudine, di ba? So, nangita siya og kanang information about Claudine. Na, kanang, what, unsig ganahan niya, what is she like, and then ni chika sila. Nga,
Ang family.
Ni chika ang family ni Claudine, nga, if ma-in love na si Claudine, kay, mo stop kuno ang world, play o music,
but sila daw usahan.
Sila mo blur ang everyone, and sila na lang lock eyes, and then the famous Siduk.
Oh.
Kung Siduk ko na si Claudine, pasabot na she fell in love.
She fell in love.
And then one time, after their family gathering with Claudine's family, nga nag-vibe na si si Rico Yan si Vong, kay mura na lagi na appeal. Paghawa ni Vong paghawa ni Rico Yan, when they parted ways with Claudine, kaya before to share silang eyes, intimate kay nga moment, and then, they didn't do anything, but nag-lock silang eyes. They had a good time. It's been a good, let's just say 2 months or several months of hanging out, of prepping her to be a good wife or whatever. And paghawa ni Rico Yan, kigisidok si Claudine.
Oh, ay di kiss.
Nagduol lang now, ay naghug sila.
Dili ay sa kay murag gasayaw-sayaw sila nya paghawa na sa mga tao kay they were still dancing nya pag kuan kanang pag-twirl ni Claudine into Rico's arms or whatever.
Nagduol lang now, no?
Padung na sila magbeso for goodbyes and then nakakiss man sila.
Kanang pinabeso sa friend, pero mura ganing kanang naanad ka nga kanang, sige, this is a person I keep hanging out with, mura na akong uyab, so akong pag-kiss niya kay sa lips.
Murag, it just happened. Sila duha kay murag na-shookit.
Na-shookit sila. Murag, did we just... Yung po ito, nihawa si Rico Yan, and nandito siya ni Sidok.
Gisidok si Claudine. She fell in love.
Diyan kami sa chat, isaba kayo niya. So yeah, gisidok siya, this bitch fell in love. Now, muna ang problem kay, di ba, naanay naka-promise or padung pa to.
Padung pa si Perry.
Yun, naingon to si Rico Yan after to. Na-in love na si Claudine, ha? Naingon si Rico Yan na, I met someone perfect for you.
Pero, ato sang i-establish na Rico also fell in love during that montage.
I'm not yun. Like, those eyes, they don't lie.
They don't. Ang kakuan pa dyan kay, tungod kay, urag iya daw gi-train si Claudine, urag, wala dyan training na hitabo, bitaw.
Kado laging kuan, kado nag-jogging sila niya. Murag kita dyan ka ni Rico Yan, murag nagganahan ko dyan Claudine. Kita siya gisingot si Claudine lang, yata, this it's a snack. Murag nakaingon siya dito. Claudine, oh my God, it's such a package actually.
Kayo, wala dyan ka ng Claudine being such a na-change si Claudine. It was just Claudine being Claudine and Rico at that time.
Like sila.
They were just enjoying
each other's company, kid.
So good.
Which is so funny kay at nag-start ang film nga they hate each other, or like Claudine hates Rico Yan, and then nagsige like hang out niya, more nakita sa actually vibe together.
Such a vibe.
Yeah. So mo to nag-reveal na ni Rico Yan nga naa siya friend actually. Si Perry, si Dominic Ochoa. Taga Harvard. Abogado.
Oh my God, perfect. Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect, everything in paper. Tick. All the boxes. Check. So on paper, of course, perfect for Claudine. Kasi Claudine naman sa siya kanang overachiever.
Yeah.
Top of the class. But mo lagi na tungod anak kay high expectation, high standards. So maybe na-intimidate mga guys niya.
Wala dyan kuan. Wala dyan si boyfriend.
No boyfriend since birth.
Wala. Yeah. Which is very hard to believe. Pero tungod siyang standard siguro, she's not letting anybody else in unless it's going to be love.
Yeah. Like no time for games. So moto, nakamit na sila. Ipamit ni kuan. kadung giset na ni Rico Yan.
ang date. Date ni kuan ni Claudine ug ni Dominic.
Nya, charot kito kay si Claudine. Murag padung prom ba? Murag Star Magic Ball ba?
Kana jud. As in, grabe siya ka slow motion pa jud nya gwapa kay siya. Nya gi-set up jud ni Rico na kanang naajoy kanang string instruments nya na like
Roses and shit.
Okay, kamao naman sila what it takes to kuan kanang ma-fall in love si Claudine.
Like mo gini the best. Mo gini the best man
like,
for you.
Kanang if ma-in love si Claudine lagi kay mawagtang ang mga tao. So ilang giig na ng mga tao na kung maabot si Claudine niya mag-meet na sila ni Dominic panghawa na mo niya ang mga ang band mo start sa music and kanang si Vong Navarro gali kay nasi kanang urag o kanang tik kay para heart daw ni Claudine mao na. Pero ang nahitabo kay nag-CR man si Perry. So wala
pag-apot ni Claudine, gwapa kayo siya. Napa siya highlighter siya yung tutoy.
Oh my God.
Yung make yung eyeshadow was popping.
Oh, at the whole time ang kuan ko siyang eyeshadow ug iyang lip gloss.
Nya pa doon na siya suit na Star Magic Ball. Nya si Rico Yan watching in awe. So imagine ang frame, Rico Yan watching in awe. And then ni sud ug kalit si Dominic, si Perry nya murag ganig
cock block. I'm so yung intro bakit I'm so happy you came into my life.
I'm so happy you came into my life. And then they had a date. Had a date. Inihawa si Rico Yan. Murag parang niya mission success.
And
but is it really though?
Kay sa to nalagi siya fear lagi na if ever like he mo pursue siya sa kuan ni Claudine na it's going to be marriage and he's gonna get locked up and di na siya ka kuan og other women or kanang he's gonna get fat or whatever and pay bills or
basically a dad adulting with babies and responsibilities grown up things
wala na iyang dreams. So dira pod kanang like a very big consideration siyang mind mo nang iyang nalang gihatag si Claudine ni Perry.
And also mao man sa gito ang mission, di ba? Mo sa tila sabot. Na you know what kanang I'm gonna find you husband. Like never said siya na nahuna nga I could be your husband. Murag na set nila nga I'm gonna find you. Mura siya boy best friend ba? Pero si boy best friend na fall na day to. O si girl po, na-fall na po. Gisiduok ba siya?
Gisiduok, June. So, poor Dominic Ochoa is in the middle of this.
Yeah,
everything's popping off actually.
Yeah, they're enjoying each other's company. Like, hang out sila. Like, just like bar. Si Dominic, si Rico Yan o si Vong Navarro, nagdapod sila kailang own chicks. Pamuka lang, I'm a ladies man. I'm a bitch.
I'm totally not in love with you.
I'm in love with you. I'm actually not hurt right now. I have a girl. Everything's fine. Nga na gito nga vibe. Pasuya. Si Claudine, isig tanaw sa babae.
Kuan ka nang nagyapoy lingering feeling balik bisan nang hawa na si kuan sila Rico kinagtinanaway. They still have that something.
Karon kay sino naman si Dominic in the picture. So every time na family gathering, kila na si Dominic.
Like instead na kuan ka nang murag appeal si Dominic na ang center of attention ba. Si Rico kay man.
Para bahingon sige siya nga ako man sa una.
Or kanang she's actually happier with him. And the family loves him. Mariana ba?
Yan na to yung scene dito. Kadong ga-chess sila.
Ga-chess si Papa.
Papa ni Claudine.
Papa ni Claudine. Dagan kasi questions which are really good. Ni Ana, just siya na, kanang, is it worth it? Kinamatay man ang mama ni Claudine, di ba? So yung ipangutan na ang Papa na, like, is it worth it na? Bisan, dagan kika gi-invest na love and then she got taken away. She died. Hingon din ang Papa na, once you found forever, kanang, or true love, di man dyan na mawagtang. And then, kanang, do you want to get married? Yan ang Papa na, kanang, once you found the forever, kanang, di na dyan ka mangita. And then, si Vong Navarro pod kay, kanang, wala siya voice ni Kuan ba ni Rico, like, what he really wanted to say. Yan na, si Vong na, what if tinamaan ka and hindi mo namalayan ni ana ang Papa na, nagpakatanga ka. Kuan.
Nag-chess sila.
Nanagali sa imo ang kuan kanang usa sa tig
Kuan
niya.
kanang nagduwa sa chess, di ba? Before we have to establish nga si Rico Yan, maay siya mo chess. Unya ni ana gito yung papa ni Claudine nga every time magduan sila, panington siya kanang mayuhan ni Rico Yan, mahingi siya kanang kung ito kinakalaban ko, kuan ko na pinapawisan ako, magaling kasi blah blah blah. And then kadto nga time kadoy ng pag-chess, while nag-stress sila about kadunggan ni Rio. Kay si Rico Yan, preoccupied siya sa chess. Kanya, sige siya tanaw ni Claudine with Dominic. Like, sige siya tanaw niya. Ang papa ni Claudine, kabantay, nga sige siya tanaw. Kanya, si Rico Yan, nagpataka na siya og kanang butang siyang chess piece nga na-checkmate iyahang papa. Like, kanang na-checkmate siya sa, napildi na si Rico Yan ba? Niya, naingon yung papa ang kanang, nasayo na nga, pinakawalan mo pa. So, igo siya sa chess and Claudine. Metaphors, baby. Best literary device. But yeah, mauna to. And then, we proceed to the time when Rico Yan brought
lasagna.
Baked Mac to Claudine's shop sa iyang wedding whatever office.
I think mo na siguro niya ang time na gana, like, nagduwa-duhan na si Rico, like, should I tell her or should I,
But we could all agree nga Rico Yan wants to see her and Claudine wants to see him. So pag abot ni Rico Yan dito with a fucking Baked Mac, siyang Pyrex. Pag abot ito siyang baked macaroni, ni ambak ba ito na si Claudine padung niya, like legs wrapped
kadto Joey
around him. Niya nag-hug sila. Na to kay murag okay nga hug until nagka-tight ang hug.
Niya naninuod man niya sila.
Nagkaduol ilang naong. Gachula ba ito ng mga buang?
I can't really say na chula siya, pero
basta ga-kiss sila.
Ga-kiss sila.
Like, kuang ito.
No tongue jud, kabantay jud ko. It was pretty awkward, pero
like, kuang ito nga kiss ka na murag, I miss you, I love you. Tabla ra ko chula.
Yeah, okay. Ano to?
Oh my God, kadto gito with love nga, I miss you, I love you, nga chula niya. Piyong mata, like, in their feelings. And then, they wake up, ay murag ni mata sila, like, nawagtang sa moment, and ingon si Claudine, boyfriend ko, si Perry. Yeah, remember, Perry was the dude nga giset up ni Rico for her. Nya kababata ba ni Perry, ha?
So, moto awkwardly ni anak na si Rico na I have to go.
Yeah.
To.
And then, wala na sa nakita kaayo. And this time, si Claudine ni adto sa balay ni Rico, bringing the fucking Pyrex. Sudanan sa Bake Mac. Mura ganyan, ngita siya rason para kita ni Rico kaya uli ang sudanan sa Bake Mac unya i-confront si Rico like unsa man to ang kiss, what was that all about?
Yan ni ana din si Rico na kanang maybe I just missed you or maybe I'm just a man and you're a woman. Yan dira ni break ang heart ni Claudine like okay wala ra dito para nimo. Yeah, ana siya I have to go pud.
Yeah. Obviously, di gito wala kay kita pa lang mo like sweet di ito like in the moment.
Yeah, like the whole time kinaminaw jud si Vong Navarro ba niya naglagot siya ni Rico like why can't you just say it? Why? Pero moto.
So, I think si Claudine like obviously in love with Rico but tungod ani nga dynamic nila ni Dominic's yung current boyfriend kay he is with him. So you can't just easily get the fuck away from a good relationship from the perfect man. But her heart wants Rico.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then, pag birthday sa papa ni Claudine, gi-announce naman. Magpakasal na sila.
Guba gito na ako na Rico.
Yeah, but he has to smile. He has to
Imagine
smile.
how hard that is, but like hearing some bad news and ikaw, this isn't painful at all.
I am fine. This is the best thing that's ever happened.
Pero dito man to, nga time ka doon, nagstorya si Dominic og si Claudine sa sakyanan.
Okay, cold feet naman si Claudine. Like, iyang giistoryaan, iyang tita, like, sila lang duha ba na, kanang tita, is it okay being alone? Yung tita na, it's fine, kanang you have time for yourself or whatever. And, kanang ni ana yung tita, wait a minute, why are you asking me this? Yeah, ana jud si Claudine na, I don't know, I'm confused. Yeah, ana din yung tita na, kanang, isn't it unfair na, sabi kanang, you're not marrying somebody you love, and murarag imong gikuan ba, kanang,
Lead on, basically.
not just lead on, murag imong
Gamit.
kanang, ikat ni na part of ta. Pero murag imong gi-sabotage imong self and your partner if you're just doing that.
And yung happiness and your future together.
Yeah. So dira na nagkuan like later that evening or something, nagkita si Claudine o si Dominic, like they had a talk in the car.
Niya pagod siya pag ingon ni Claudine nga idedemanda kita.
Oh, didemanda
Abogado man siya.
Oh.
Pati magic delivery. Di gito siya funny. Dominic.
Jud gahilak na bitaw si Claudine adto. Didemanda kita.
Pero props to fucking Perry though.
Dominic Ochoa.
Props to him. Like nakaingon gid siya nga I'm just glad I met someone like you.
Oh. Yeah. Kanang he really is a good guy. Nakaingon jud si Claudine ba. Yeah. Nagjoke-joke ra si Dominic kay kanang
Can you do?
Oh, he wants to cry and he already knows na ganahan si Claudine ni Lawrence.
Di ba every time na si Lawrence in the same room as Dominic, kay mas ang gaze ni Claudine na agid sa iya ha, kay Lawrence. Yeah, so kabaw na si Dominic, what's up? Bro, mauna itong time nga, murag the final blow and then, quits.
Yeah.
And then Lawrence took his shot, went to her store, while nagkuan si Claudine, while nag-measure or nagtusok-tusok ka ng, gown sa iyang
nag-adjust sa gown.
Kay neto si Lawrence, and igipagawa siyang gibati.
Oh, ana si Rico na, I heard na, dili madayon ang kasal.
Is it true?
Oh, is it true? Ang babay po na gifitting kay, ikakasal ka? Kanang ana din si Rico na, I wanna marry you, Tony.
I wanna marry you, Tony.
Oh, sumindo si Claudine. Para sumbagon si Rico.
Di, naggawas pa to sila, di ba?
Dili.
Gisumbag siya sa sud.
Gisumbag siya sa sud. And then pagkuan, kanang ning-walk out si Claudine, gi-follow ni Rico. And then dira na ilang kuan, ilang drama-drama na kanang ni ana to si Claudine na ako na jung gi-glower akong pride ha para ni adto ko sa inyo ha, I asked you a question na unsay meaning ato na kiss or whatever niya ni ana si Rico na kanang wala akong ikabuga compared to kuan Dominic Ochoa. You're right ni ana din si kuan si Claudine na don't give me that bullshit answer. Kanang don't tell me what's in your head, tell me what's in your heart.
Oh, kanto gid bay.
Oh, yan ni ana si Rico na, sorry, gago ako. Ni ana sa siya na, I almost lost you. I almost lost you. Niya, kanang, dahil nagpakatanga ako. Niya na siya na, oh my God, kaila ko na ko. Na, kanang Tony, wala ko gaingon na you have to be with me, pero I just wanted to tell you na I love you and all that. And kanang I'm sorry. Na din si Claudine na, don't say sorry if you love somebody and don't say sorry if you love me. And then naghug sila niya. Na ang mga tao nag-clap na sila niya. Na ang kuan, I'm falling for you. Or got to believe in magic. Oh, the wrong song. Got to believe in magic. Oh, that's the end of the kuan. And then
wedding.
Oh, and
charting view.
Oh, nag-wedding jud sila. The dream wedding ni Claudine, and they just kissed forever.
Yeah, even after the credits, like after sa movie, nag-roll ang credits niya, you can see nga sa wedding dito nila nga set, kay nahipos na ang crew.
Oo, ang crew.
So sila, gachula, gapon sila bay. So, that's pretty sweet.
Aww.
End of summary.
End of summary.
Maybe you leave something? Whatever.
No, it's fine.
Bring it back if ever. But yeah.
Just watch it, bitaw.
Watch it for sure. Oh my God, we're almost 40 minutes and then we're still...
It's content. Go ahead.
Anyway, Yeah, let's get right into it. Kadong magtaon ako sa movie, like early in the movie, like akong ganan i-unpack first kay kanang women, and maybe not just women, like just the fact nga kadong nga time, kadong nga generation mura ganing
This came out in 2002.
yeah, like inip ki magpakasal.
Yeah.
24 ba siya? Si Claudine turning 25. Ako kay, I'm gonna turn 24. I'm not even thinking about marriage. So sa ilaha nga time, kay, they just wanna get married, they wanna settle down. But maybe maura na for Claudine's character.
Okay, makita man sad nimo ang kuan, the opposite of that, which is Rico's point of view na wala na point ang marriage.
Yeah, so maybe it is just for women, or maybe just her atong time. But we have to acknowledge nga sa kana gani nga setting, like maybe it still holds true today nga some women actually feel like there's a deadline.
Yeah.
You know?
I can speak honestly about that. Like, even though wala na pressure na ko, I don't have parents or whatever na gaingon I have to get married, pero I still have that feeling na if I'm not married at this age that I am now, then it's going to be too late for me. There will be no love ever.
Yeah.
And I'm actually pretty scared about that, even though it's not real.
So it is like, as a woman, you could say that.
I'm not saying like for all women, pero I'm saying that for me. Yeah, kuan, it's a rom-com.
Yeah, it's a rom-com.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie niya. Kuan pud kanang growing up with these kinds of rom-coms ba na all of them just end in marriage or a commitment. Murag it's a integral part siguro.
Yeah, like happily ever after type of thing. Like, growing up, di ba, we watched mga princess, these fantasy and fairy tales.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Kay ang kaning mga rom-coms, kay mura ra gud sila kanang comfort food ba. Kay we all want that kanang, it's like somebody to love us ba.
Yeah.
And mo nay kuan like murag a fantasy na of possibly having that love.
Which made me think about this, and we talked about this kanina, about the whole idea sa Rico Yan not telling Claudine how he really feels, and Claudine said kay, they just don't want to disrupt anything. They don't want to disrupt anything kay they had this arrangement, I'm gonna help you find for a husband. Pero naitabo day nagka-fall na sila. Onya si Claudine actually and finally finds a husband na friend and close ni Rico. So murag dili lagi siya ka easily interfere. But also Rico doesn't really live for that type of life. But mao lagi na I feel like at the end of the day, sa akong observation or akong interpretation, mura ganig, they just don't want to disrupt anything.
Yeah. And kanang real life bitaw siya na worry.
Yeah, real life siya na worry.
Okay. Again, we want to have that relationship or that kind of love, pero when we get into sticky situations such as life, which is so complicated, you just don't want to disrupt anything. Yeah. Okay ra jud sa ilaha kay they're in a movie.
Yeah.
Like eventually they're going to be together pero not in real life.
Yeah. Maybe ako ni siya try to translate into our world the way we would understand it, maybe not sa pinakasal, but think about it this way. Let's just say you are in a relationship with someone you love and you care about, and then naa siya best friend or naa siya friend.
Sure.
Or naa siya whatever, and then you met this person, and then mura po kakalaki, I thought this person's actually so cool. Now you hate to admit it, but she's actually cooler than your girlfriend. But you know how, like, it's not a movie, so your actions, they have consequences.
They do.
And then it's easy for you to just turn back and forget all about it.
And a lot of us we just don't want to take that risk.
We don't kay naa kay kanang comfortable relationship or naa comfortable situation, And you don't want to fuck that up. You don't want to disrupt anything. Maguba ang ilahang trust nimo. Maguba ang imuhang current relationship with your partner. I'm not just saying how in terms of kind of relationships lang, but maybe about everything, like maybe with a job opportunity or something else. Like you just don't want to do it because you fear of what people would say or you fear what would happen to you.
Yeah. Mas siguro ang kakuan, like we still watch these movies but these people actually had the courage eventually after like a long journey, but not to just say how they feel or do the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
And kanang somehow it works out for them. Ana ba? Or if dili sila magkadayon, then kanang the guy moves on. It's kind of an encouragement ba?
They move on, they find love or whatever. Okay, I feel like bitaw, I don't know, like I'm way too young to be saying things like this, but I feel like you just meet new people. You meet another set of whatever and just move on and then forget about that thing, that amazing connection you had with that person 3 years ago or 2 years ago. And then maybe you still think about them from time to time, but it's done. You're out there and you're free to do whatever.
Oh, and actually props to those people na actually saying what they want to say, or
She's so brave.
very brave, confessing their feelings, or shout out. But
Don't give me a hard time editing this bitch. Bro, yeah. Really, really though. Like, big props to those people who actually say what they feel about someone, towards someone. Okay. It takes courage here to say what you want.
yeah,
Say what you mean, and especially in terms of love.
it's so risky. Yeah. We don't want to be rejected. Rihanna. But,
True. We don't wanna be rejected yet. That's true.
or ruin something really good.
Like maybe like I'll share.
It's okay.
Um
Are you ready?
yeah.
Okay.
I had this relationship before, and then she was considered she's like a best friend, like a really close friend, probably like if I'm being such a fantasy boy and gooey and whatever, I could probably say, oh, this girl's my soulmate. But we were best friends at the time, really good friends. And then, I don't want to do anything, okay? I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin this type of friendship by saying what I feel, and maybe she doesn't feel the same. But anyway, after many years, like that, kadayon me, but then we ended. But that's what I'm trying to say. I had that moment ba, na I really like this person, and I actually think at a time that this person was my soulmate. Like probably like a 1 in a million chance I'd meet someone like this. But then I didn't do anything. Kay, I was scared to ruin our friendship.
Do you want to say about Kawan Bito?
And then, it's crazy lang kay. I find out years later na she actually liked me. And I fucking slapped myself and gave myself a hard time. What the fuck? I didn't know that. So moto, after ato, like, we started hanging out and then nagka-uyab eventually. And, nagka-uyab eventually, and I don't know, it's sort of like a movie type lang. Like pinaingani ba nga murag I actually had feelings for someone, nya murag mahadlok jud ko to say it, and I really didn't, dude. I really didn't. Nakauyab ko glain, nakauyab siya glain. But like eventually when I had my shot, when everything was clear, like green light gito, like I'm not gonna miss my shot anymore. I don't wanna pinarikoyan pa. I don't wanna lose this person again.
Sure.
Ano na yun? Pero gabuwag na niya. So, gabuwag na niya.
This is not a movie.
This is not a movie. we just have different, we have different paths. And don't get me wrong, I have a new relationship and I'm super happy. Shout out to you. I know.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just, that's what I'm trying to say. At the time. And you know, this is real life. This is real life. And I was so I get it. So I get it. Now you just can't easily say it. You don't want to destroy any good thing you have with that person. You don't want to disrupt anything. Okay? It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, kuan like sa ako pang relationship kay if wala pa to initiatives, like nothing would have happened. Nothing.
Yeah.
So kuan like again, props to kuan people na eventually found that courage and eventually found that love. Yeah. Kuan, not to say na if makita ka og love kay it's going to be marriage and it's going to be forever.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it is work. It is work. I mean, I don't know, but like that's how I see it. Okay. You know, it's never easy.
But complicated pud ang kuan lagi kanang that idea of kanang the one.
Yeah.
Kay,
I swear.
Ang ako nabasahan about kanang Got to Believe ba kay it's like considered one of the best romance films sa Philippines. Yeah, it's so good daw na kanang they're using the template for the film for kuan kanang future rom-coms ba. So
yeah, I see that.
Oh, so we still get that storyline lagi na kanang meant to be ang kuan like these two people. Yeah, even though complicated sila. Complications yan na ba?
Yeah. For, you know, ang infatuation ba, like it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, at that moment, okay, this person is everything. You can't just stop thinking about them. You think about them day and night. And then, you know, I don't know how, but like, we don't, like, more like in movies, we see the ending that they finally get together. We actually don't see what happened later on sa ilang relationship. That's why I love, kita na before trilogy, kada before sunrise, before sunset, o before midnight.
Wala na complete.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to, can I just say something little about it? I don't want to spoil the viewers. I don't want to spoil the listeners who haven't seen it, but Before Sunrise, it's actually such a beautiful movie. Mutong first movie. Kaya nag-beat sila sa somewhere in Europe. I forgot.
Czech.
Yeah, or Prague.
Prague.
Yeah, sa Prague to no? Or whatever. And then they met sa train, and then Ethan Hawke went over to Celine. And then, they had that's like instant chemistry. And then they spent the entire day together walking around the streets of, ay, sa Paris pa to? I forgot.
Di, wala na to sa Prague.
Sa Prague?
Or around Europe?
You know what?
They were traveling.
In Europe. Yeah, they were both traveling. So, anyway, I was saying, the reason why I love Before Trilogy, kay, sa first movie, you see two people who fell in love at the moment, and what are gonna, like, instant chemistry, and also the magic of Europe again. And then, they left without seeing each other. Like, they went their own way. And then you get the second film, Before Sunset, I think. Then after, I forgot the third name. Let's just say Before Midnight to ang last. Sa second film, kay, nagkita sila balik. Kay, I think si Ethan Hawke to, kanimo na siya acclaimed author. And then si Celine, kay, I forgot what she did, but basically they met, and then I think they decided to give it a try. And then sa third movie, they actually had kids. Like, they grew up, and then makita nimo ang, I don't know, I'm not saying decay, but makita nako ang complications of being in a real relationship. Like, it's not all just butterflies and unicorns and everything. Like, nanasay mga away, unpleasant things we didn't see in the first two movies. So that's why I like it. Kay, we caught a glimpse of
What happens after
yeah,
ever
what
after?
happened after ever that's beautiful. What happened after ever after you okay, with these types of movies got to believe or at the ending we see them,
Gikasal na sila.
kasal sila, kissed for some bukid. It's so beautiful. But we didn't see the later parts. And maybe yeah, I get it. We are overthinking this. Okay, we are talking about this on the podcast, but maybe we don't know maybe the ay si Rico Yan kay nibalik to iyahang playboy tendencies kay oh my god I'm so tired. But I'm not trying to dismiss them or I'm not trying to dismiss rom-com or romance in general, but I'm just saying maybe life is life. Life is life. And I know I'm so young to be saying these things, but that's just what I observe.
Yeah.
I haven't lived that kind of life, so I can't really say anything about it. Yeah.
So, unsa may maingon na to sa, that inner romantic in us, should we just bitaw kanang slap it with reality?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, like, even though you love romance movies so much, or even though you call yourself a romantic, but like when you're prepared or like when you are presented with a situation where it's life or death at that moment, life or death in terms of a romance world, like you have to tell this girl or this boy, I love you, and you don't even know. You just can't. Sometimes you just freeze. It's not easy. It's never easy. So more like we applaud and we like big shout out sa mga ingana nga tao. It's never easy.
Yeah.
Like, like imagine sa tong age, like let's just scrap the whole idea of weddings. But like as basic as being in a relationship and liking someone, or you like someone who's in a relationship. Diba? You just can't easily say that person, hey, I love you so much. Like you gotta think of your actions. Okay, real life has consequences.
That's true.
But sometimes when they do, they pay off.
Sometimes.
I don't know. But mula na ang the chance you have to take.
Ano pa, got to believe in magic. Tell me, how do people find each other in a world
full
that's
of
strangers?
Yeah. But I think maybe akong like what I have to say. Maybe I'm not trying to be cynical, bro. Yeah, it's strange, but also I also believe that if you think it's really worth it, you gotta give it a shot. Drop everything.
Na ako sa lagi sa camp of not doing that.
Yeah, ako man siguro I'd choose I'd take the path of least resistance. I'll not do anything. It's easier to just turn the other way and just walk away.
Pero if dili relationship atong gi-istoryaan, like we still say the same thing about maybe this good job opportunity or this if you think na it'll disrupt like a lot of your life but you really want to do it.
I feel like it doesn't matter. And maybe we're talking about a relationship or a romance movie, so we're talking about a relationship, but let's just say a good like a business idea, like you've saved up all your money for your life, like a lifetime savings type of thing, and then you're presented with a fucking light bulb in your head, hey, this is probably a good business idea. I should invest in whatever, in everything that I have for this project. And maybe siguro, I don't know, I'm not a business person, I don't own a business, but like, how, maybe magduha. I'm just saying on my imagination right now, I'm not a business person, but like if ako na nga situation, where I'd probably be shaken up too. Like, I'm not sure if I should actually leave everything behind and focus everything on this business, which I'm not really sure if it would pay off or not.
Pero all those businesses na, let's say, ning thrive, or all those relationships na ning last, that really are love, ba kay, it all started out with people taking that risk.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, sad. Maybe akong point lang siguro kay for romance movies, we see the happy ever after, but we don't really see the work being put to sustain a good relationship.
Yeah, pero nasa ko yung nadunggan. Word on the street is, mura daw nag-metaphor ang kuan ba kanang ang rom-coms, like basically, let's say Claudine is kanang also Rico Yan ba? Na kanang not ang dili ang point ang getting that man, but the point of kuan kanang taking that risk or developing yourself in a way na dili na ka spoiled brat.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The change in character.
Oh, yeah. We all understand na kanang rom-coms like operate in a different way than the real world ba?
Yeah.
So
what you're trying to say, kay, like, it's not all about getting the person, but also kanang like the change in character.
yeah, 'cause it is a journey. Mo nang daghan kay mga kuan kanang daghan kay mga mishaps ba? 'Cause it's just them trying to figure out what they're really feeling and who they really are, ana ba?
Yeah. It's just going lang good, like, kanang, you know how we're watching a romance movie, so of course we're gonna talk about, or like people are gonna see the boy getting the girl.
Oh, yeah. Na makakuan sa kuan ni kay, di ba nag-discuss man ta ni sa Discord. Yeah, lahi na po jud ang kuan good kanang pagtan-aw sa mga tawo sa igad sa rom-coms in general and rom-coms during that time na kuan can we really say na Rico Yan is toxic? Na
Yeah, kay, like, you know, like some people might argue nga katoxic adtong ibot ni Rico Yan, yagi siya gitan si Claudine. Diba?
oh yeah, kuan it all started working out na until nakaingon na si Claudine na okay, I'll listen to you.
Yeah. Or also like kadong I don't know kasi ningon ani sa Discord, pero kadong ganing na kuan kadong, you know how malabo kay si Rico Yan, like wa siya klaro siyang feelings. Kunya karon nga nawagta na si Dominic out of the picture kay murag he wants back in. Yeah, maybe some people might find that problematic kay murag karon nga wala ganahan niya.
Oh. Pero isn't that true even before then na kanang once you've lost something bakit urag magmahay ka, and I know that for sure.
Mura lagi ka ng bata. Mungkin akong giingon gapon nga naging sukad gid pagbata. Like I see that behavior sa kids kanang nasa duwaan niya din nagamiton. Nay bata nga magduwa, masuya sila, ganahan sila mogamit ana balik. Nga type of behavior ba?
Oh, but I'm not saying na kuan kanang Rico looks at Claudine like a
toy. No. Pero like kana gani, like he wants an end nga wala na noon.
Oh, mali to yung gingon na I almost lost you.
Charles agad nga statement, no?
Oh, kito mo nagpakatangal lagi siya.
Yeah. Kuan ang gid siya, like napun siya iyang own perception sa romance ba sa movie, si Rico Yan. Si Claudine sad kay napun siya yung own perception, and na, you know, by 25 she has to get married. Like per niya, marriage is the finish line. Having a husband.
Yeah, kuan kanang some people might say na urag what girl murad na imong kuan kanang mission in life na kuan, pero if you really look at it kay Claudine's pretty accomplished ba? She has her own business, she's very
At 24.
smart. Gali, she's doing a lot. Yeah, si Rico Pud is also doing his thing.
Yeah.
So kuan, we're not saying na dismiss kanang all that romance or dismiss pud ang kuan kanang the idea of marriage is a trap. Pero kay extremes man jud ang kuan ba, ang ilang personalities, like just I don't know, have a good medium siguro.
Yeah. Actually, like felt happy for her when she was single and she was like not giving a shit anymore. But I know she deep inside she really still loves Rico Yan, si Lawrence. Pero like kana gani nga type of liberation siguro for her nga murag, di ba at the beginning all she ever wants is to be married. Yeah. All she ever wants is to be a wife. to find a husband who's gonna love her. Nya sa ending kay murag yan na accept nga kaya na ko.
Oh, like, nakasap niya na, I'm going to be alone forever and
Yeah.
kanang thriving na po akong business. So, I have my own thing going on.
Yeah.
Wait, gusto to kung kuan, ay na question. Mura to, kanang, unsa may mong pananaw sa kuan, like, sa marriage?
Me?
O, Rihanna ba kay, unsa na may pananaw na to sa marriage? Like, para sa mga tao ato na time, it was kanang the pinnacle of love. Rihanna ba?
Like, oh yeah. Kanaging kind of like locked.
Oh, mo nang ig-ana pud si Claudine kay her parents were also kanang very in love. Rihanna ba?
Kuan lang.
How's it changed for people right now?
I can't say for everyone. Kay ako gani, I feel like na ako like some, I don't know, unconventional idea with children. Like I love kids. I actually don't hate kids.
I've never seen you with a child.
I mean, I don't really hang out with children.
That's good. That's good.
Bro, yeah, it's not like I hate kids or anything. I actually find them really cute, bro. I can, like right now, at least, like I can say I don't want to have my own kids if I get married, But with marriage, I feel like for me, I don't mind marriage at all. It's actually economical. Bro, I feel like if I have to marry, it has to be with a person who has been with me through thick or thin and actually care about, actually love. I'm not saying something love is just the only ingredient lang for me to marry. I feel like it has to be something I have to weigh on nga mura ganay makaingon ko nga I'm going to marry this person. Like it takes work, but like you go before you get married, you go through your life together as boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, and then kailangan sa kayo you meet someone, hey, wanna get married? Cool.
Di, masad na akong kuan, kinaka-question po si Claudine. Can you just learn to love somebody?
I don't know. Wait, before we go to that, I want to ask you, what do you think about marriage? Like, what's your take on that?
But, no, it's kind of embarrassing to say, pero mo, po na akong pagtanaw. It should be the pinnacle of love.
Don't be embarrassed if that's what you think.
Oh, maybe it's kind of kuan ba ka nang murag frowned upon siguro.
Really? What was it? I feel like not marrying someone is more frowned upon, but I don't know. It's just I see it, especially sa mga tiguang karon nato ba.
Yeah. Pero kanang I don't know how, pero parang ako it is more of a kuan bitaw ka like a bond jud ba.
Yeah, I get it.
And not just kanang for economical purposes, although it is very good. Okay, I've seen like marriages fall apart lagi niya. Kanang I just want to kuan kanang see ba. I just want to see it for myself.
I understand. Like when you say it's the pinnacle of love, okay, you choose to marry that person.
Oh, through rich or poor,
Yeah.
sickness and in health.
I mean, people still, fuck around even if kuan bitaw they're married, bro. That's them, bro. I get that. Kay ako mo sad na ako ang hindi pa ko yung reservations. Kay I feel like if you really love someone, it's no question. I'm gonna marry you, bro. That choice, that type of commitment where you just say, I am going to spend the rest of my days with you.
Oh, like naagoy.
Imagine how scary that sounds.
Yeah, that is such a.
I am going to spend every last days with you. I mean, it is romantic, bro. I don't know.
Wala just siyag kanang when you're saying your vows or whatever, kay it's like saying na kanang makiunsa pa.
I'm always gonna be there.
Yeah.
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 Bro, it is scary, but it's also really sweet. Honestly, like
shitty panggali atong lives as people lang jud as individuals nya unsa pa na like two people, two issues together, Rihanna ba? But it's also very helpful. Bitaw, nadyo kay kakuyog.
Most of it. Well, that's also the beautiful part about I don't know, locking in with someone that you actually care about and you think this person's gonna be cool. Na murag, you know, sa akong mga insecurities, yan na-accept. Iyang insecurities, ako ma-accept or ako na-accept. You're all in it. Kay dili na ganun superficial inyong pagtanaw sa each other. You actually, hey baby, this is us. This is us. Yeah. I guess ko lang yun. Like, yun, I don't know, I can't say for everyone, pero sa una, kadong, when I was a young boy. Fuck, I'm pretty young right now.
When I was a young boy, you are 23.
Bro, like when I was maybe immature, or maybe I'm still immature right now, bro. Way back when I was super immature, the way you see it, so na kayo like, oh, kaya no, like if basa you're actually locked. You can't. Murag siya kanang actually find it scary to think na you can't easily just undo shit. Kanang you're locked, and then when you don't like it anymore, you can't just break up. Maybe that's why divorce are invented. But you know, here in the Philippines, wala be divorce. Yeah. Also, like, you know, super gasto, super expensive for divorce. But akong point lang kay, you actually decide to be with someone forever, and you know, na siya contract ba nga nag solidify sa inyong union. And then it's not the same as being in a relationship where if something bad happens, kay mo you can just break it off. Kay mo fuck this, I don't want this in my life. But when you're with someone you marry, kay you can't easily just say, I'm gonna fuck off of here. Kay you gonna make it work. Maybe I'm talking extreme. Kay of course in relationships you still wanna you still wanna make it work. Kay that's just a mature thing. You have to make it work.
Oh yeah, at some point you really did love each other.
Yeah.
Kuan kanang it's not easy to just kuan bitaw leave somebody that you actually loved and actually said na I will commit to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like kana lang, I don't know, sa una, like when I again kanang immature ko guna with this whole marriage thing. I mean, I didn't know better. I still don't. Pero kana like you're with someone and then you can't easily just fuck off. I'm not saying suddenly in a real relationship like a boyfriend girlfriend type of thing you can just easily fuck off. Okay, that's just, you know, you're a fucking psychopath.
Pero if compared lang mo sa marriage.
Compared with marriage, like, you know, at least less ang pressure, but there's still pressure. Okay, mo lagi na ato i-translate ang got to believe sa uyab lang sa siguro. Okay, sometimes you just can't say shit. Like we talked about this in our previous episodes, like when you don't want someone, sometimes you wish they die, or you just wish they cheat on you. It's just easy for you to just fuck off. Where okay, I don't have to do the heartbreaking things, but I don't like this anymore. You know, it's scary choosing someone.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing na kasi dili na ta early getting married ba ang mga tao.
Yeah.
Okay, murag na-realize pod sa kuan kanang this generation, I guess, na kanang tungod kay nagdali-dali siguro ang mga tao kay nasa siguro sila ilang deadline na kuan if you're getting married at 18 siguro you're not making the best choices.
Yeah. Also, dude, can I just break this up? Like, you know how we're talking about deadlines and like, you know, we're talking about rushing to be in a relationship. But how about let's talk about kani. Let's just say you're married and then you think about the things you didn't do back when you weren't married. Which is worse? I feel like that's pretty worse. Like married na ka, but you're still like fantasizing and thinking about the things that you could have done back when you weren't married. You can't just easily do the things you can do when you become married. Like for example, if you're the type of person who was a late bloomer, and then everyone, same old circle, was fucking around, getting laid. Maybe you only had sex with one person or two people siguro, and then when you married, kay, na that lingering thought at the back of your mind, na, oh my God, I wish I fucked around. Okay, now I can't, now I can't do that. Or maybe not just the sex part, but like doing this or that, traveling the world. And then maybe you could argue, actually, dude, in this world, people are, going to swingers forum to fuck around with other couples, and they can just travel the world or whatever. But maybe what I'm trying to say, okay, how about those people na they're married, bro? More, na sila hinanakit ba nga murag, fuck man, I didn't do this back when I was single.
Well, one of the saddest times siguro in a person's life kay makaingon na siya na like, I can't.
Regrets.
The regrets. And I'll never be able to do this anymore. Kay I'm stuck in this situation.
Stuck.
Oh. Nalagigana na fear po si Rico ba na kuan, di ba?
Yeah.
Natoy usa ka fantasy scene si Rico na murag surround siya by
Fever dream
women. Yeah, like he surrounded siya of women, and then kanang suddenly na chain niya kanang gipull siya ni Claudine.
And si Claudine though was really like big and huge. Okay, more like I think once you have kids, you're gonna explode to a big person. Regrets. I think I feel like that's a con. I don't want to live a life full of regrets.
So kuan, I'm also saying po na kanang you really understand po if you're getting into a marriage ba na you're doing it kay kanang it's not the answer to everything. Dapat po ka like fulfilled po sa imong self. And understand na po yung mga responsibilities that go along with it. So if you really accept that and understand that, then go ahead. Now, question lagi po kay Kuan, can you really learn to love somebody po? If ning padayon pa si Claudine and marrying Dominic, which is not a bad thing, bitaw. Pero
I'd like to say yeah. I'd like to say yeah. Given that the person you are with is easy to love.
Yeah. Maugali na yeah, tinood. You can learn to love somebody. Pero di siya fulfilling siguro nimo, or again, nasa ko nadunggan lagi na love is an action. Yeah, if you feel like you're unfulfilled with your partner, then maybe start making situations na kuan that could build that love.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe siguro wala nakakuan, like Claudine tried to build kanang something with Dominic, pero
maybe because Juan said Lawrence was always in the picture.
Yeah.
Which made it hard for her.
Gitambag jud to ni Karen, katong best friend lagi na Mr. Right. Mr. Perfect may not be Mr. Right.
Ooh, quotable quotes. Mr. Perfect isn't always Mr. Right. Bumper sticker.
Great bumper sticker, but is it that bad?
I don't know.
Do you choose the Mr. Perfect?
Or saan mo ng Mr. Perfect kung di ka happy? Pero most ni, like, okay, we're saying, Juan, can you really learn to love someone? And you have to put in the work to love that person. And I feel like real life, it's not always gonna be happiness when you're with Mr. Right, or when you're with someone you really love. Eventually, routine happens. Like, it's not always going to be like the first time you met. If it is, that's amazing.
I've never heard of anything like that. Pero if it does, if naadjud na, then great. But
I don't know. Maybe na lang kay advantage when you love someone from the start. Like you love someone from the start, from the get go, and then you choose to actually build a life together. Kay, naman sa na possibility good nga it could deteriorate.
Oh, it can. Pero tungod kay kuan love din mo ang tao. Kay I see this kuan like parang ako the purest kind of love no kay between kanang a parent and a child. If it's kuan jud kanang not an asshole parent nga na ba. Kay if parent jud ka and then kanang maunsa pa imong anak even if I don't know like gets into prison or whatever happens kay you don't stop loving that person. So if ato ning i-put into kuan a relationship or into a marriage pod kanang even though magkayagaw na gali you still stick with it and that I'm not saying that's the only form of love pero that's something that's strong.
Kata na Lady Bird nga movie.
Wala pa.
Si Saoirse Ronan wa. Ato yung scene dito which really is still like strike up on ako till now. Nato yung question si Lady Bird sa iyang mom like, do you like me? Nga niya mom nga. I heard something like, I love you dear. And no, but do you like me? Okay, it's a given. That's your child. You love your child. But do you like your child? So maybe ako sa siguro maingon kay it's you have to like them. Like you know how you like something? Like it's like a foundation to loving some like love. Okay, you know that scene really still lives in my mind rent free like yeah. Si Saoirse kay naman gud sila si Lady Bird dito kay Ashing murag kana weird dynamic with her mom kay her mom seems to be nagging at her. Pero para say mom, this is how I show love, this is how I correct you, kay this is the way it should be. Kay, I am your mother. I know better. Pero kay Lady Bird para that's annoying and everything I do seems to piss you off. So moto she asked the question, do you like me? Yung mom, what are you talking about? I love you. No, but do you like me? Dito ko naka-think ba na you could say na you love someone, but do you like them? You know how when you like something, you just seem to be accustomed to it. You seem to be more welcoming of it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay. You could say, I love this person despite all the so-called red flags and toxic traits. Okay, you love them, but do you like what's happening?
And what happens if you say na you don't like them, but you still love them?
Maybe that's why divorce exists. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm way too young. I don't know anything. Life is tough. Life is hard. So, make good decisions, everyone.
Sometimes
easier said than done.
Easier said than done. I make kuan bitaw 9 times out of 10. I make bad decisions, but they make great content.
But I feel like I don't know. It's good that we're asking these types of questions so that we could kind of check what's up with us, what's going on.
Dagan kay mga kuan bitaw, mga very interesting questions.
Okay, we like disclaimer, we don't have the answers. I feel like we're just throwing more questions. And we'd like to think that these questions would probably shed a light to some matters of the heart sa atua, Rio and I, and maybe for you listeners. We don't know. We're figuring this out, kid.
Yeah,
juicy yung topic about love and relationships. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I know. We're becoming ako and with our relationship.
Relationship podcast.
Unknowingly.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So,
Rico, what do you think about that?
Asa man?
Like, what happens when you say no? When you don't like it anymore, but you do love them.
Ang initial ra jud kay ang ako
stick by them.
Ang ako jud initial na ko ano pagtan-aw kay isn't that an even deeper siguro. I'm lack of a better term, deeper siguro na love. Okay, it's so easy to like something. It's difficult to to love something even though you don't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ah, I'm at a loss for words bitaw promo na akong point.
Okay. I get it, I get it. But maybe na phase lang ko dong Lady Bird scene kay it's actually amot lang ha, maybe I'm wrong, but like what I saw kay actually the exact opposite of what you said. Kay the mom was having a hard time liking her daughter, or like I'm not saying she doesn't like Lady Bird, bro. You know, but like, it's a given. I love you. Okay, you're my daughter, but I'm not sure if I like it. You know, and maybe I'm not saying that it's the same for marriages or relationships. You know, you love them, but you still like what's going on. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Ako po, I'm not even sure we're both making sense bitaw kay we're still trying to understand
Yeah,
these things.
We really don't have the
Okay,
answers.
tinuray, it happens all the time. I've been through that, like with my own mother po ba. Na, ka-feel ko like, I don't feel like she really likes me, pero she loves me enough to provide for me. Yan na po. And also, maybe you could say with with my relationship and how I felt about that.
I hear you. I hear you. But again, we are not experts. These aren't set in stone. Opinions. Thoughts change. People evolve. And we're just asking questions here.
Oh.
Takeaways.
Burag nung ning nun siya, ning daghan jud ang questions niya. Gasuri ra jud got to believe.
Lagid by who? Ato gi overthink.
Oh yeah, at first I'm at the opinion lagi na you don't overanalyze rom-coms. Like it is what it is if generic siya, pero namang something pod na really hits.
Yeah. We're actually
hits to the
extracting
core.
this one, yeah. To the point nga naabot na like motherly love.
or kanang the nature of true love.
Ooh, oh my god. We should have an episode about that.
Oh. I think we should. On takeaway, I'll try to say this. Kanang rom-coms are fun.
Really? Rom-coms are fun. Of course.
Rom-coms are super fun. Mura lagi siya kanang something lang pang pagawa sa atong need to have that love. Yeah, sometimes we have to ask ourselves ba like is the risk worth it ba if we want to tell somebody or show how we really feel. Ba? Yeah. We still don't have the answers for that. Yeah. If you're the type of person na who despite their fears and despite whatever situation you still chose to take that risk, like props to you. We keep repeating this, pero it's such a brave act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ang ako pong dapat na happy medium of like still having that romantic side and also understanding na there are repercussions and reality. So yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's a good movie though. So
yeah, you watch it. Fucking watch it if you haven't.
Lagi. Yeah. Personally speaking, lagi po like nakarelate jud ko ni Claudine lagi like having that deadline na self-imposed pa jud. Oh, if you feel like there is never going to be a love ever.
Can I just say? I feel like you find love.
It
Yeah.
feels like a curse. It feels like nanako ang curse ni Claudine Char. Kaya, kuan pa dyan ko nag-iingong mga isa Zar na ibaligya ako nila just like Claudine.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to hear the Brain Farts' next EP. Shout out Brain Farts!
Brain farts.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm not closing any doors, Char. But
Yeah, well, si Claudine pagsugod sa film, di ba? She told Margaret, she's like, oh, curse, and then fucking Rico Yan happened. So, who knows? Maybe most of them takeaway. Who fucking knows?
yeah, you've got to believe in magic, bitaw.
Yeah, you gotta believe in magic, dude.
Ikaw.
Can I just say, like, you know how people actually like grew up in these types of movies?
I know, just
And-
like me.
Yeah, and these types of movies, like romance movies in general, or just movies in general, they shape the way society think. You know,
Yo,
they do. Popular media, film is a popular medium.
it can be either they shape the people or what is it siyag reflection of
Society,
what
reflection of
people-
life. Yeah.
So, makaingon sad ko na tungod siguro like I've been consuming these kinds of kuan romantic films siguro since I was a kid. Okay, it was so super fun, super cute. Then
Bro.
yeah, sort of na solidify ang kaning idea na noon.
Yeah. Porque take, we formerly, so to speak, study film. So we understand that there are certain storytelling devices
Yes.
that, you know, that has to be done or has to be applied to your story to make it more sellable,
Yeah.
to make it more presentable, and then,
And
you know,
just to make a good fucking story,
just to make
bitaw.
a good fucking story.
Oh, so ang napoy reason nga no kuan kanang extreme kayo na romantic si kuan Claudine and extreme pud na really si Rico kay it's a great plot device for a lot of kuan
Yeah.
bitaw tension and that building of romance. Yeah, na good.
Yeah. Maybe
And-
what I'm sorry.
And that lasagna though, that was a plot point. Or that baked mac.
Para lang yung magchula sila, uli ang Pyrex.
Gotta believe in kuan baked mac.
I guess what I'm trying to say, okay, like I think movies, they play such a big role, or just kanang media, or you know, books even, and then we grow up on that, and we get certain ideas, yung makashape sa the way we think, the way we see the world, to the mada with the way we interact with the world. Like, you know how kita kag bata nga acting like they're fucking, like they're living in a fucking anime, like they think nga sila tong anime characters sa usa ka kuan, shout out nimo. But you know like kadang nga but like kadang you get that fantasy, like matod ba sa Brain Farts kada ilang chika kanang main character syndrome ba. I mean, main character ring. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's bad at all. American lang yun. Like, we consume these things. Yeah, we take them. Yeah, I feel like maybe we're not wrong to overanalyze and overthink this. Okay, we just want to understand some things about us.
Oh, okay. Like you said, di ba, natural siya para sa mga bata na kuan to mimic things na ilang nakitaan.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have this understanding siguro na kanang if we want to pursue somebody, then kuan kanang maybe weigh out the consequences, and then if you feel like kailangan na dyan yung nun, you can say it or whatever. And then but it goes beyond mimicking na. We have to also understand kuan kanang the situations that these people were in para makaaspot ta sa atong questions, but like kanang what is the nature of love, what is the nature of marriage,
Yeah. It's true. Okay, we don't know. I feel like we're all just scared. Low key. I mean, I am at least.
high key.
Yeah.
Tawo pa yung Claudine oy like sobra kasi siya kaatat na mahimog kuan bride sunod ba na paglabay sa kuan sa
Tayo lingawan.
sa flower kay all nang kuan rin siya bro
The negative.
give me that flower siya na guning ingon og I know ikano na siya kaapat.
But yeah, overall, it's a cute film, fun film, and marriage. I don't know. I feel like it's a commitment, kid. I'm not saying it's a dead end, but it's a commitment.
It makes sense po. Like nakaingon ko na kanang para nako it should be the pinnacle of love pero the realistic kuan siguro definition is a commitment.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what I'm saying here, but I feel like if I'm gonna marry someone, I feel like I shouldn't be seeing it as something negative. Okay, that's a really bad start to a fucking marriage, dude.
Lagi, if you're already thinking that your wife is going to trap you and you'll never get to do what you want to do anymore.
It's a bad sign. But like I feel like
you should not be married.
you should not be married.
You should not be considering marriage.
And maybe kita, I feel like atong demographic, but I feel like we're kita mga youngins kay uyab-uyab pa ta. But maybe we can translate that to uyab-uyab thing. You know, if mag-uyab ka and you think this is gonna trap you, that they are gonna cage you, and you can't do whatever you want, I feel like that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but right now that seems pretty sensible.
Be in that marriage or that relationship for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, like Tita said, Tita ni Claudine, na kanang you're just kuan bitaw sabotaging yourself and that partner.
True.
Oh, nuggets of wisdom bitaw.
You do. Meron sa ko ma-insert nga. I may be wrong here, but I feel like if I'm gonna marry someone, I don't want it like to be something that would complete me.
It's just a part of you.
Yeah, it's just a part of me. Like I feel like I should be complete as a person, like as a whole. But you know, it's not like I'm giving a piece of me or like I'm asking for a piece of you for you to make me complete. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, you know, sloss again. Daniel's loss. Everyone check up Daniel's loss. Jigsaw. But yeah, I feel like kana lang yun, like I feel like you should be 100% as you, as an individual.
Yeah. Okay, if you are kuan pod, like di sa ko kaingon na kanang people are complete by the time
Oh yeah, of course.
Until we
It's
die
always
siguro.
working. We're always working.
Oh, pero kuan kanang maybe secure with themselves lang.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
So if you are secure with yourself, then kanang that's a good foundation to build that relationship.
Kind of foundation.
Okay, foundation mo nang kuan pod nila Rico de. Like
Yeah, they had a great foundation.
rocky though. Rocky at the start, pero they built it.
Yeah, I feel like that ako pasabot si Rican, that kind of attraction towards each other and that shared love, so to speak. You know, like it's not like murag napugos sila because I have to be married. Na same adong kay Dominic o kay Claudine ba nga murag ganig since this is the mission, so now I have to do this because this was the agreement. So murag mauna ilang foundation, unlike Claudine and Rico Yan's that naagad sila those fun moments and that organic chemistry where they just fell in love even though na ay certain external factors that kind of telling them that you can't be together, but the heart wants what it wants. So go.
Yeah. Kuan, even though we have different opinions, kasi since the watch party ta, kanang we all have our different opinions. I think we can kuan safely say na kanang if makita tag two people being happy together, it makes like other people happy.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
love.
Love.
What are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for? I'm waiting for you to say it. I'm waiting for you to say it. Okay. Happy birthday, Kuya Neil.
Happy birthday, Kuya!
Birthday din sa akong kuya, guys. Neil po yung name. And then we had lunch today. Courtesy of them, the family. Si kuya nagdasag food, and then si tita kay nagpato ice cream. We had a lot of ice cream today.
Oh, God, nice. I wish I was there.
Yeah, pag-adto na ko yung Aisel. Anyway, I'll get to that. I had ice cream today. I had a lot of food. Yeah. You know, I feel like I'm grateful for that, really. Like family. Magtapok mi ba?
Yeah. Mo ang kuan bitaw ko kay ang family ni mo ba kay murag family ni Claudine.
Nga food-ish kanang bugoy sa
Yeah.
Filipino af. Pero yeah, like dali kaya ko na siya makuan bitaw ma-overlook nga na ko yung family na dili man mi the type sad nga kanang gooey and you know very cheesy, but I feel like we all care for each other.
Oh.
And
Coming from an outsider, ka-agree jud ko.
yun yung makita ko na ba like oh, I have a family here and nakaon ba yung lami.
Sila anak ko eh.
Yeah, you had your own time, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna wait for it for your time.
Okay.
Anyway, and yeah, and I get to meet Azel's family.
Yeah.
So magta akong first time actually listeners. I went to my girlfriend's family. I went to their house. And
Big
it was the
step.
first time. And then, you know, it wasn't awkward or anything. It was pretty neutral. I don't even know what's up, bro. I don't know. I feel like I did all right. Yeah, I don't know. Kana ganing when you go to a family, you don't want to overstep anything, and you don't want to, you just want to be there and just kind of the typical just nod and smile and answer what they ask of you. I feel like wala pa ako sa position, or I don't think I'm the type said who's gonna go like, yo, tita, I'm star, no, you know, like,
Oh.
but you know, just be respectful and just nod and wave. Murag kag beauty queen ba? But yeah, I feel like that's pretty nice of Aisel to go on, let me meet her family. Okay, if I'm being honest, it's actually scary. It is scary
Yeah.
as a dude. Okay, you know how Filipino parents, especially the dads, get overly protective of their daughters. Yeah, and I'd like to think I'm not threatening enough to have that kind of vibe. Nga mura kaya taning laki he's no good for our daughter. Like I'd like to think I'm not like that, you know. So yeah, it's actually a pretty chill day, and this week was kind of crazy. Nya akong tarot this week was the Empress.
Oh my God! Magpa-check ko sa tarot.
Yeah, akong tarot this week. Kanya, you know, I'm so glad nga I actually finished my music video. Although na siya changes. May like kanang a bunch of changes from this person, the guy. But you know, I feel like I'm glad I finished that. Like as a whole, I can work on the changes. Kay kuan lang, that's been sitting in my drive. Yeah, I've been
For a while.
Yeah, I've been really stuck bitaw creatively with that thing, and then I actually get to finish it. Kay may like spark of my creative spark, and also deadlines.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, pero mawagtang na na, uy.
pero ako yun na buhat.
I was so proud bitaw.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so anxious, but I'm not sure how to feel about it. Kay basta, anyway, talk about it later. But yeah, it's done. And then, dude, oh my God, can I just say, pag Friday ba, pag last Thursday, di ba, ni straight kong duty? Like, may 20-hour shift ko. And then, pag start na sa akong next shift, sa akong last shift, sa akong next 10-hour shift, papukitog ha. Anya, ni chat nito na abang production manager, akong director, akong PM, nga ano siya nga, when's the rough edit? Hey Neil, what's the ETA for blah 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 rough edits? I'm like, oh shit, ang naa sa ato ang monday.com kay next week pa ang deadline, ang initial delivery date. Yeah, I'm like, fuck. But you know what? I finish it in 5 hours, everything.
Yo, dude!
Yeah.
Yo!
After Ay, tugo eh, yatay.
mo di ay.
Bro, kubak akong naong ato, kubak ang everything. Nya, big shout out Kyle Kuwa. Thank you, gid kanang imo ko kwaon diri.
Shout out Kyle.
Kayata Kyle, thank you ay bitaw.
Keep doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you. Di ko na manganad, but you know, homie, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Especially na mag-uwan. Yo.
Mag-uwan niya, mag-bike to work ba ako?
Okay, that's a good deed.
Yato, salamat kay Kyle. And you know, I'm looking forward to meet Aisha tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like today, naka-rested ko. And food and ice cream. Yeah, happy. Ikaw, what are you grateful for?
Okay. Ako po, my couple of days were wild.
Oh man, tell everyone about
Okay,
it.
wait. Magsugod sa ako na, first of all, nakalitan lang ko sa work na ko, naghihatagan ko og like a day off. Like out of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah, shout out Sean.
Oh, shout out TL Sean na kuan, like he kind of felt guilty daw na kanang he talked to me a certain way when I made a mistake or something. So what he did, yatang ko na day off paid, and also he paid me like money.
Shout out.
For the hours na I missed tungod sa kuan sa brown out.
Nag-burn out diri sa Visayas but anyway, yeah.
Lagi, ako ga-expect. So, thank you for that. Nakaras kong tarong. And then, let's get crazy for a bit. Okay.
Tell him.
Kadang nibisita si David diri gahapon.
Oh my God.
Pagkadlawon. Yeah, I thought na it's going to be like a regular visit from David. At least na siya.
Oh, that was regular David.
Oh. But what happened was around mga 3 or 4 sa kuan kadlawon kay we were still talking. Nahibong lang ko na ning ana si David na wait. Muna, musaka na ko. Ingko naon sa ka? Nalipong na ko Rio. Ingko ay sa adto sa CR isuka na. So ni adto siya sa CR na ko nya. Wa pa kabot minute later ning gawa siya. And then, pagkita na ko, ni ana siya, like, he started wobbling. Nagwobble siya, and then he just fell. Literally fell sa floor niya ko po kay, what the fuck niya? David, tindog. And then, ako siyang gi-prop up niya, ako siyang gipasud balik sa balay. Niya, pag abot na nako sa kuan, sa purtahan kay, he literally fainted. Niya, di na nako siya makarga kay bugat kay siya. So, na siya sa saug. And the thing na naka-alarm jud nako kay he was convulsing.
Oh my God.
Nag-ano na siya. Niya ako kay, what is this?
Yuan na, bito na ko.
Oo, lagi. So, ang dagan ko, David, kanang ako sang kwaon si Neil ha. So, mga to, nagdagan ako niya. Gisudjud ti kasi mong kwarto. Neil, si David, may matay.
Mo gani kulbaan kumpay kay you know what fucking happened to my uncle.
Mokali, I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. So, gitawag tika. Yeah, kuan ka na nga.
May lang gani, pag naog na ko ba kay conscious na si David? Jesus Christ.
Kay kuan ka na, kanumdum dyan kasi muna ang ato. Kaya nagsikong igon na, pag naog na ba?
Nalimungawan ko doon, I was so deep asleep.
Oo, punya, ang iwang maingon kay, kalma lang, imo dyan kong gisyagitan. Kalma lang.
Kay ikaw, you're freaking the fuck out. And when you freak out, I freak out.
I don't know.
One freak out at a time.
Okay, I understand. Pero I was just so scared. Yeah.
Ito sa linggo ito, Rico Yan moment, hindi ka. Kalma lang.
Okay, we were just talking about Rico Yan, di ba? Na he just died out of nowhere. Di ba? I thought I was having that Rico Yan moment. And then, pag padung pa na nako naog, and I can't see David, nakadungog ko, dako kina, bang! Bang sa akong door. Sumutog nagnagan na ta sa ubos, and thank God, ang aturang naabtan is David throwing up sa door nako, which sucks by the way, pero at least nalimpyuhan niya ang tarong, pero kanang he was conscious pagsuka niya tanan kay bag-ora man jud mi nangaon og og makdo. He thinks na nalipong siya kay nakainom pa siya og Red Horse before coming here, And nakainom sa siya og Sprite, so kanang the bubbles niya plus the food kay murag it was too much for him. According to him daw, ning creep up ang kanang murag labad sa ulo until naana jud sa top siyang head and he just started blacking out.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, nakaingon gali si David na while naana siya diri sa floor ba na he specifically remembers na nag-convulse siya and then he thought na he might die.
Oh my God.
Lagi.
Oh my God.
So thank God nasuka na niya. And after nisuka siya, he felt so much better. Wala daw siya nakakapi.
Kita jud kog suka ni David adto. Like that sight is nothing new.
Oh.
So pag kita na ko when David was okay and alive, I went back up.
He went back to sleep. Well, ning go back up ka ako kay naratol pa ko literally kanang naglingkod ragud ko sa steps diri while galimpyo si David sa suka. Nya ako po kay rag nangurog ko ba rag di naman sakto tong gibuhat eh. We should just fucking stop this. Kalma lang. So I had this heart-to-heart talk. Heart-to-heart daw. Pero kanang this talk with David lang ba na kanang tanawa ko ang imong self, David. Like, take care of yourself. I don't want to see that again. I genuinely care for you and I was legit scared. I don't want to lose you, especially in this house.
I got scared too, dude. Kaya bitaw pa dong you rarely go through my room and like barge in ka and then just come in unannounced and like when you do that something big is happening.
It's a fucking emergency.
It's an emergency and you know how when my uncle died the same thing happened to me. Everyone started screaming at me that this fucking happened. So when I saw David alive and puking, I'm like, you know what? This is fine.
Oh.
Good thing.
Yeah,
good
thing.
fucking thing.
Good thing. So shout out to David. I'm so glad na you're alive.
Jesus Christ, man.
Urag kanang it doesn't even matter to me na imong gisukaan akong door, gisukaan ang kuan gawa sa akong CR niya. Daghan pa jud to, by the way.
Makdo gado ba?
Oh, makdo. That was a full meal bitaw. As long as you're alive. And thank you for cleaning all of that
you
up.
You scared the both of us, dude.
I was so... Nadyo ko yung gut feeling lagi na this could end very badly. Yeah, I'm very protective of kuan of David lagi. So mo to nanaka namin no. Yeah, na pa may time to have that kada kung murag sleepover talk ba na siya sa kong kwarto. Yeah, kanang naka-conclude me mura jud igsuon. Mura jud igsuon na kanang ako yung giinan si David na kibaw ka ngano mura kag igsuon ako kay kanang if ever na iungo ba kay ready ti ka i-sacrifice ni.
Damn.
Okay, that's how I think of my siblings katong bata pa ko. So
sacrifice mo si David?
Oh, pero in a good way,
How is that a good way, dude?
Diba? Pero I just feel kanang so close to him and just the fact lagi na kanang the idea of him not having him
Yeah, I get you, man.
anymore is just scares the life out of me.
Good thing.
Oh.
Fuck. Tayad to eh.
David, don't ever do that to me again. Don't you ever. Kapaw ko, naminaw ka ni, don't you ever do that again. Kaya ba ka ang reason nga no, wala siya ning suka, ay wala siya ning, kuan ba, urag, kabantay siyang self na nalipong di siya. Kaya he was so scared to tell me na kuan, kiga story man ko adto og something. He was so scared to tell me na, wait sa Rio ha, I have to go to the CR. He was so polite. He let me finish my story. Before pa niya giatiman niyang self. I know you're a good person, David, pero again, watch out for yourself and take care of yourself. Okay, we care.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I love that.
Good fucking thing. Oh my God, what a way to end this episode. David puking. Anyway.
Last thing, I'm so super grateful for Renzo kay nag-Jollibee mukbang me Nya, kuan after sa mukbang kay nag-karaoke session me dito sa yung office. Actually, I say that pero pero we did nya kanang mura lagi mig kanang palabuan na iba maka-reach ka ani namon no competitive siya sort of maka-reach ka ani note makabuhat ko ani nya kanang it was just super freeing nya kanang just being with a kuan bitaw a friend na di ka mahadlok na imong kantsawan or kanang just be frenemies ba na jud may running joke na frenemy mate pero I know he's a great friend kay we spent hours nagtuyok lang sa Ayala niya. We were just talking about everything niya. Sige sig ingon, he kept praising our podcast bitaw. Sobra na praising. Oh, pero bisan siya kay kanang shout out Neil, shout out Liz, shout out niya. Ako po kay murag year really living this fantasy right now. Pero I really admire na kuan kanang he's so proud of what we're doing right now.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so thank you kayo Renzo nya kanang for the company. Just thank you for everything. Just made my day. Thank you. Wild.
Iyak na yan. Iyak na yan.
Hilakan ako, char. Just yun. Tita ka lang.
Tita ka lang. Gagu.
Thank you though.
Anyway,
wow.
I feel like this episode was quite heavy-ish, but like...
Oh, ako ga-expect na it would get that heavy.
Yeah, I thought you were just gonna do like a typical Sharon Cuneta, bitin walang ning type of shit. But like, we actually uncovered a lot and we have no answers, but just more questions.
Mo lagi, especially with kanang that idea of love and marriage and relationships.
Yeah.
Very complicated.
Very juicy.
Oh. Basta tanaw lang mo got to believe in magic. Like, di lang mo, like, you can think about it deeper or you can't. It's kuan good anyway.
Yeah. And also, if you have the chance to drop by our Discord server, we'll have more watch parties.
Yeah. Also may kuan kanang possible na sunod.
We should actually do Julina na gid.
Mag-Julina na ta?
Yeah. Right now, ang peg sa Sugarhouse podcast kay we wanna watch those old Filipino movies. Kanang mga, you know, Joe Legend, Claudine, or Shall We?
Oh.
Para, you know, like, kind of go back to our roots. And it's so funny, kay this actually started when you started watching kanang ika-anim na utos, baka daw Nerf gun galore.
Lagi.
Stay Nerf gun battle over a fucking stroller. And then we are here, you know.
Recurring deep dives. Yeah, we can say na lagi corny kayo ang Filipino films. Pero now that we've discussed things kay murag wow, there's really things to think about in our own lives.
Also, I feel like since we're at it, I feel like we should try to deep dive kuno a Vice Ganda film, like a Private Benjamin type. Let's give it a shot. We'll try to over intellectualize bitaw and then just see where it goes. I think it's gonna be retarded for I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen Private Benjamin or any Vice Ganda films pa. Or anything Kabisote, Nidik Soto. I don't know, dude. Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, let's do it for the culture.
And then, but yeah, I feel like next should be Joe Legend.
Sige.
So
the legend herself.
Fucking drop by our Discord server and you know we just chill there and play games. But yeah, thank you. Thank you Sad sa mga nitanaw good sa watch party with us. Thank you so much, guys.
So much fun.
Yeah. And that's episode 16.
Wow, it's a wrap. Wow.
Episode 16. Thank you. And
thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.